Hey, here are the most recent nominees under the 2024 Trump administration. Let's dive into these latest cabinet picks, a lineup that's already stirring up plenty of controversy. First up, Secretary of State nominee Marco Rubio. Rubio's a seasoned senator and former presidential candidate. His stance on China is firm. He's given vocal support for an aggressive foreign policy, making him a notable option. In his critique of Beijing and his expected push for a stronger U.S. presence on the global stage, Senator Rubio already sanctioned by the Chinese government for his critique on human rights abuses, particularly the Uyghurs in Xinjiang, and pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong. Next, Trump's pick for United Nations Ambassador Elise Stefanik. Known for her prolific defense of Trump during his impeachments, Stefanik is set to bring her assertive style to the international arena. Over at the EPA, Lee Zeldin is Trump's choice. A former congressman from New York, Zeldin's history of challenging environmental regulations has environmentalists concerned. Expect big changes in how the EPA operates under his leadership. Moving on to Central Intelligence, John Ratcliffe is back in the selection process. Having served as the former Director of National Intelligence under Trump, Mr. Ratcliffe's return to the CIA's community is seen as a solidification of the administration's full cross-sectional intelligence system. And let's mention the choice for Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. The former Democratic Congresswoman of Hawaii has emerged as a notable Republican after she served many years as part of the Democratic Party. After supporting Bernie Sanders in 2016, she ran for president and later gave support for Joe Biden in 2020. Her shift to the Republican Party in 2024 led to her critique that the Dems were a party of elitists. Thus, she now endorses Donald Trump. For Health and Human Services Secretary, we have Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Kennedy, a known vaccine skeptic, is a controversial choice, especially in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. His policies could drastically shift the department's focus and priorities. And here's a groundbreaking nomination: Scott Bessent for Secretary of the Treasury. Bessent is the founder of Key Square Capital Management and a former chief investment officer at Soros Fund Management. He's expected to drive tax cuts and tariffs, aligning with Trump's economic agenda. Bessent's role in regards to cryptocurrency would be viewed as favorable, particularly Bitcoin, which he views Bitcoin as a national reserve, believing its greatest appeal is to young generations due to decentralization and accessibility. Trump's administration is also introducing a new initiative, the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Led by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, DOGE aims to slash federal spending and bureaucracy. This unconventional duo plans to cut unnecessary regulations and streamline agencies, though their effectiveness without congressional authority is up in the air. To complete the picture, let's quickly run through some other key picks. Pam Bondi as Attorney General, Pete Hegseth for Secretary of Defense, Howard Lutnick for Commerce, and Linda McMahon for Education. And let's not forget Kristi Noem as Secretary of Homeland Security and Chris Wright at Energy. There are still some roles to fill: HUD nominee Mr. Scott Turner, Department of Interior Doug Burgum, and Lori Chavez Derrimer for Labor Department, but there will be more so. Stay tuned as we continue to follow these developments. If you found this rundown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more political updates. Catch you in the next one.